Well, it's evening and sun's setting, and this is my campsite in Pancho State Park on the Mexican border. And I'm just sitting out here on a beautiful night. It's about 72 degrees. Got my campfire going. I got some ribs on the Barbie. Gonna pig out in a little bit, and I'm gonna go over to the Founders Day tomorrow. Well, I had my ribs. Those were delicious. The only light I've got out here is the campfire. You can't see me. So, but anyway, yeah, I couldn't eat them all. Heck, I had to wrap 3 of them up. Have them later though. And beautiful night. It's really cloudy though. Can't stargaze. The stargazing is amazing here. I mean, it's just amazing. Millions and millions of stars, but it's a cloudy night, so I figured it'd be a good night to have a campfire since you can't see the stars. So y'all have a good night, and see you tomorrow. It just happens to be Founders Day here in Columbus. I hit it on the right day. And you got to remember, this is a small town, and there's not a whole lot of people that live here. And I guess this is where they're going to have the parade. But it's very nice that they're having this. And we got the girls dressed up in the Mexican dresses, and they got some vendors. But it is a small town, but it's very, very exciting for them. Because, you know, there's not a whole lot going on around here. And if I have to, I'm going to go to ATM so I can get some cash and try and support them a little bit if I can. But I guess they're going to have a parade, and I'll try and get that on video. Yeah, I went in this Bolero gas station. It's right here by the state park and downtown, and they had a ATM, so I got some cash so I can go over and support some of the vendors here.
Fuerte aplauso.
A lot of the vendors are set up in a little park downtown Columbus. Very nice little park. Got a gazebo. I mean, it's not much, but it's really nice. Clean. Hi girls. I think I'll get the Buccaneers button.
Let me put it in a bag.
Since I'm from Tampa Bay.
We're also from.
Are you? Great.
Well, Tom Brady.
Yes.
It'll be $3.
Okay. Very cool. They got all kinds of buttons here. Very neat.
Here you go.
Thank you, sweetie.
Thank you.
They even got Halloween stuff. Now we need some cold weather.
Yeah.
This is the main street in downtown Columbus. It's probably 3-4 blocks long. They do have a little supermarket. It's way down there at the end. You can't hardly see it, but man, the groceries were very, very reasonable in there. I haven't had cheap groceries like that in a couple months. I was really surprised. Friends of the Columbus Library. Now, I was here about 10 years ago, and the only place you could get Wi-Fi was in the library here. And the all the Mexican families would come out and park in front of the library at night on their laptops to get Wi-Fi. But it's all changed now. There's Wi-Fi in the state park and everything. The Tumbleweed Theater. The town of Columbus, border town of Mexico. Patio. Taco Tuesdays. Unfortunately, it's the weekend. Very nice. It's like a nice place to have lunch. There's some of the parade. Some of the Republican candidates here. Very cool. This is probably the smallest parade I've ever seen. Great. Very few small towns like this left in America. Very cool to see. You know, these kids are having fun. Boy, they're all dressed up. Well, look at those colors. These are all dressed up, ready for Halloween. They cute. Very nice. I'm about 2.5 miles from the Mexico border. And I'm at the museum. Now the train ran right in front of this. This was an old train depot. And the train tracks, you can see the old train tracks. They ran right in front of the depot here. And the lady told me that the building just shook when the train would come by. Look at that old caboose, that's pretty cool. The old wagons when they carried your luggage onto the train. And I guess those are volunteer sites, RV sites for volunteers. which is pretty cool. And this old caboose is pretty cool. Very neat. But this was the original train track in Columbus. Now, Pancho Villa raided this little town like 4 o'clock in the morning. And that's what it's famous for. And there's a little restaurant across the street. I had breakfast there. Very good breakfast, Borderland. So if you come into Columbus, make sure you go there and have lunch or breakfast. Very nice lady runs it. Look at these wagons. Oh, wagon wheels. Very cool. I don't know what these are. Huh. The old post office. U.S. Post Office. Columbus, New Mexico. Old fire truck. Wow, that would be really cool. Completely restored. Says no trespassing, because they don't want you climbing on it. Very cool. It's even got the old hoses. So let's go in the museum.
You know about anybody in there, he's ready as he can be.
Dog greeted me here at the door in the museum.
Yeah, old Jake.
Jake. Hi, Jake.
How you doing this morning?
Good. How are you?
Good as a filling in tune.
It's good.
Yeah.
Good to be in tune.
You gotta be.
I'm just looking around the museum here. We got an old safe. Columbus State Bank. Wow, that is really cool. That's Pancho Villa right up there. The one who raided the town. Old saddle. Got a little gift shop here if you want to buy a souvenir. All kinds of old memorabilia. The old tobacco, Prince Albert. Look at the old lanterns. I guess they used those when the trains was coming in. Very cool. Old pottery. Yeah, a lot of that looks like Zuni. Looks like Geronimo there. Man, look at these old planks. Look at the installation they used, rope in between the planks. Now that was ingenious. Expansion, perfect. Old Coke bottles. Winchester, 1894. Mexican government seized gun from rebels during the Mexican Revolution period. Oh, very cool. And old grenades in there. The very first army base was here in this town. In 1919, after the raid, we established the very first United States Army post right here. Very cool. You get a chance, come to the museum. And this is the old U.S. Customs, built in 1901. It's a National Historic Landmark. Very cool.